Go ahead, we'll catch up.
This chest run can take a while. I
Good
normally
God.
clear this left side first longest and then come back around the right side. Because I exit out the right side whenever I leave the entire area. So.
Where are you going?
Oh, of course you would fucking spawn.
Gotcha, boss.
I appreciate it. I was gonna say fucking chop that motherfucker's teeth.
So we don't run through.
Healer does not run up there. Nope, you just stand at the stairs.
No, but we don't pull everything outside to kill the mobs first anymore.
No. You pull the 2 mobs at the top of the stairs to the bottom of the stairs. And then everyone else beelines for the wizard and archers in the back, and healer stands by the stairs and casts from back there.
See, that's why I got killed, because I was assuming we ran outside like we used to.
Yeah. So that doesn't work in the ice mutation because of the slow and the DOT ice ring.
Oh. So it wasn't my fault. You guys didn't tell me.
Executed. Let's go, baby. What's going on, guys? It's Tyler Exley here, and today we got a brand new New World video for you, and it is our build update video. I'm not going to spend too much time going into this because I do have an almost 40-minute long video on my channel going into details on this video, so I'm just going to run through it super quick here for you guys, so let's get right into it. This is an update to the original video. Not a lot has changed. A lot of my gear has changed, so I'm just going to go through it super quick for you guys. So with the armor, we have a Skyward Nullification, Refreshing Evasion, Resilient. This is a pseudo-bis piece that I got. The goal here for all your armor is to get 5 Freedom, 5 Resilient, and then 3 Refreshing, and then Skyward Nullification and Relentless Freedom as weapon perks, because you want those specifically on your armor. So here, as you can see, I got Skyward Nullification. So this would be bis if Refreshing Evasion was a Freedom. So right now this is pseudo-bis because Refreshing Evasion works with the rest of my gear, which has Refreshing on it. So if we go down to the chest piece, I have a Freedom, Refreshing, Resilient. This is a bis piece for my build. This is what you want to see. Freedom, Refreshing, Resilient on the gloves. Again, bis piece. Freedom, Refreshing, Resilient on the pants. Again, this is a bis piece for me. A lot of people say you'd want that... what is it, the shrinking, the stamina recovery thing when you dodge or whatever and you gain 14 stamina. I don't need it, quite frankly. I feel like it's a waste for my build. I want more cooldowns rather than having, you know, a little extra stamina, because I get that anyways from other aspects of my build. On the boots, unfortunately, I haven't found anything even pseudo-bis for the boots yet, so I'm just running a 2-perker set here. So I have Resilient and Relentless Freedom. Again, a bis piece would be Resilient Freedom, Relentless Freedom, but unfortunately I don't have a bis piece, and I'm on Valhalla, and still nobody's selling it, so it's pretty much I might have to try my luck at rolling it. Relentless Freedom is the one weapon perk that is an absolute must on this build. You can do without Skyward Nullification, but I like Skyward Nullification because it gets rid of Defy Death on hatchets. So you know, they proc Defy Death, you use Skyward Slash, it instantly removes Defy Death and they die instantly. So it's pretty awesome. But Relentless Freedom gets you out of roots and slows and such, so that's kind of what you want to see. On the jewelry, we have a Champion's Amulet. It's got Stamina Recovery, Health, Shirking, and Power. It's just, this is bis for my build because I want to maximize my damage, so Shirking and Power helps with that. You know, you want health. Health is a must. And then I have Stamina Recovery, which gives me 95 stamina once I'm below 50% health. It's wonderful to have. Ring right now, we have just a 2-perk. We have Moral Empowerment Thrust Damage. I'm on the lookout for a Moral Empowerment Bloodletting Thrust Damage ring, or because that would just be absolutely amazing, because I would pair that with my Keenly Jagged, plus the bleeds I can apply from my Greatsword, so it's just wonderful to have. We have a Tempered Old Amulet of the Earring here. It's got Healthy Toast, Refreshing Toast, Nimble. Nimble for the stamina regen, Refreshing Toast for the 28% faster. Cooldowns on your potions, and then Healthy Toast just allows you an extra heal from your mana potions. This is a bis ring for my set. It allows me to keep myself healthy with the mana potions, as well as the faster cooldown of my stamina, plus, you know, Refreshing Toast for the potions. It's just wonderful to have. going up to the Greatsword, I still have the same Greatsword from the old video. It's the Arboreal Attunement Keen Vicious. This is not Abyss Greatsword. This is just kind of a stand-in for now while I'm currently just looking for Abyss. The Greatsword I'm looking for is going to be upwards of like 750,000 gold or some such. Pretty much what you want is an attunement, plus Keenly Jagged, and then Plagued Crits. I believe it's Plagued Crits or Plague Strikes, one or the other, and then or Thwarting Strikes instead of that. It's going to be a very expensive. It's going to be a gold cap Greatsword that I'm looking for right now. But that's what you want for that. For the bow, I do have an updated bow. This is a Abyss bow for me. I have an Arboreal Attunement Vicious Keenly and Jagged bow. This is a very expensive bow, and it is Abyss for my build. So that's what I want for the Heart Rune. We're running a Stone Form. You want Cunning Stone Form. I'm just saving up my Gypsum right now, and I'm gonna get the next version of it. I probably should have got it a long time ago, but I'm lazy and I've been trying to level up my gear as much as I can to hit that 625 instead of focusing on the Heart Rune, but I'll get right on that. Alrighty, for attributes, let's take a look at our attributes here. Attribute split. It used to be 50 strength, 300 dex, and then 150 con, but I actually switched up. I dropped the strength because you actually don't need that 50 strength to maximize damage on your Greatsword. You only need about 300 dex. And then instead I wanted more survivability, so I went for the 200 con so I could get that 10% increase to physical and elemental armor, because that is actually huge. With this build, when you have to dive into groups and such, you have so much more survivability. It's insane, and I still have massive damage output, so it's not that big of a deal. Going over to weapon mastery, my trees have not changed, so I won't go through them all. Just let you copy here. So here's a Greatsword tree. Pause your screen, do whatever you need to do to copy that straight to a T. This is what you want for this build. Alright, and then moving on to the bow, same thing. Pause your screen, do whatever you need to do, but this is what you want on the bow to a T. With the new update coming out, you can drop arrow range. This allows your hitbox for your arrows to be a lot bigger, but you can drop that and move on to, say, bullseye, or you could go unbreakable focus, or you could go have the aim true ability on there. So you can pretty much move down this tree whatever you want, or you can even switch over and go to another haste ability, which actually is pretty insane. If you have a group on you, which you tend to do a lot, you can use this Catch Me If You Can, and it'll give you that 20% haste on top of your dodge and weave 10% haste, on top of Zephyr Cakes. Alrighty, so for food, what you want to use, I use just the standard roasted rabbit with seasoned veggies food, and then I obviously use Desert Sunrise as well. It just gives you, that 40 con for 40 minutes. I actually have the turkey trophy, so I believe it's like 50 minutes now I have it for, or an hour or something like that, when I consume this. And then for, stones, for OPRs and stuff, just use strong honing stones. You can make them yourself super cheap. For wars, obviously use powerful honing stones, etc. Not that big of a deal. Ori arrows, the standard stuff you're going to want to use. Potions, you don't need to use infused. I just do it because they're cheap. You probably will too. But you can use any mana potion, any kind, and it'll give you the exact same amount of health back. So no big deal on there. But that's about it for the build update, guys. Everything else is pretty well the same, so if you want the more detailed breakdown, I'll have it in the link down in the description below. But this has been excellent, and keep it classy.